gotta collect all the games. Oh my gosh. Get all the games. Get all the games. Get all the games. Get all the games. What? What do you... From Homeowners Association. Dear Crazy, in light of recent events, please use this Nintendo game to collect to your heart's content. You're driving your neighbors crazy. Homeowners Association. Thank you for your time. Courteous. Banjo Kazooie 64. A pride amongst video gamers everywhere. Alright, so I guess the best thing to do is pop her in the old 64 and hit play. So Banjo Kazooie was a very awesome game. Not to mention, it was my favorite of all time. But you know what? That's only 1 and 2. We're not going to mention a certain third game that exists out there. But we're not going to talk about that. It's forbidden, in my eyes. But let's talk about this. There was always those mumbo coins that could turn you into things, like this termite could be one thing that you can turn into. You got pretty much the most collected showcase of the world. You get to collect honeycombs, freaking music notes, mumbo tokens. Okay, what couldn't you collect? But you know. You get to characterize yourself and collect other things that don't even make sense. The heck is a Genjo? And why does everything in this game talk? Well, that's just the beauty of it, my friends. Nobody knows. Not to mention, the game is very smooth. You can pretty much, anyone can play it. I'm just gonna say it's a very good childhood game to own. It's very fun to own, and not to mention, every corner of this has some type of surprise to it. Again, just one of my favorite games of all time. Its controls are super smooth. You can pretty much pick it up and play it at any time, and anyone can understand its language. And you know what? It's great. It's a great game, and the memories, right? I mean, seriously, every time I played this as a kid, I'd get overworked, and then I'd get around, start moving, and then I'd pick up something like my fedora. I'd be collecting my tea. I'd be collecting my sexiness, and I'd be collecting my bedside lotion that you guys don't need to know about why I have. You didn't see anything. And you know what? Another thing I'd like to point out is that this game is so well funny. Because the thing is, it's probably pretty easy to mess up things like this. I mean, all you're really doing is collecting, and adventuring. Lots of these type of games always tried what Banjo Kazooie did and suffered for it really badly. Mostly because the fact that they tried and tried, they just couldn't understand what Banjo Kazooie did. What I theorize is that nothing can come close to its playability. Okay, that's pretty good. You want my shorts. Beautiful. Now, even the animals you can turn into are good. I mean, look at this. I am legitimately walking around as a termite, and I already understand the controls. It's too nice, it's very subtle, and the controls feel 100% fluent. Now, I know, this isn't without flaws, of course. But of course, I can't find one, so therefore, I can't talk about ones that I can't find. Although it is a little hard to jump sometimes. On these stupid things especially. What am I supposed to do? Oh, there's another one. Okay, now, anyways. Crazy enough, though. This game is really long. I still haven't beat it. And you know, I play it quite a bit now. That being said, it's probably one of the best 64 classic games there is. Well, that just about wraps things up for today. Now, if you guys have never got to experience this game, I would suggest it. So once again, we're going to collect. In order to play this, you need a 64, the game, and not to mention the all-important controller. Good night, everybody.